From United Kingdom, the historian and writer Simon Sebag Montefiore.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to be here. Thank you so much for having me, and it's great to see you all assembled here. It's always great to be back in Montreal. The theme of the festival is time and writing and time on the page. And as a historian, as a novelist, we all see time differently. The historian is the master of time. Is at the mercy of time. The novelist is the master of time. But when I think of time at the moment, what I'm really thinking about is not fiction and not history. Of course, in history, we're obsessed with how fast time travels. For 5,000 years, life didn't change much for much of the world and for most of the people in it. There were tiny numbers of people. And as a historian, we were always so excited that time was going faster. First of all, we discovered the horse and the camel, then the chariot, then the wheel. After 5,000 years, suddenly everything speeds up, and we start to travel by steam trains. By steamships, and then it becomes even faster, and we are in aeroplanes, and the population is increasing, and the world is going faster, and we regard this as progress. But today, what I really worry about when I think about time is not time in history and not time in fiction, but time lived today, and facing the crisis of living and of time that we are facing at the moment. And I'm not going to speak very long because we've got lots of writers to hear from, and all of them will speak for a long time, and you're going to hear us all in the next 2 days. But what I fear most at the moment is, perhaps we can call it, and that's why this festival is so timely, a crisis of time, a crisis of living intensely. And of course, it's the challenge, above all, of how to cope with the technical advances of the internet that we are facing at the moment. And I think that is the greatest theme of our time. And of course, we don't want that in 5 or 10 years' time, a festival like this will be rather like the monasteries after the fall of the Roman Empire. Tiny groups of people living in fortified buildings and still enjoying the glory of books, which they illuminate so beautifully, while the rest of the world is barbarity. And that is the world we want to avoid. And so we will talk much more about the meaning of time today. But I just want to celebrate the festival like this, where we celebrate writing and we celebrate the projection of time onto the page. But above all, I just want to exhort us all to go out from here and to encourage everyone to live time not faster, as we always used to long to do, but to live time much more slowly, much more intensely, to read books rather than surf the internet, to go to bookshops rather than order them from online, to go to places rather than looking them on Instagram, to go to restaurants rather than ordering in. And so what I urge you today, and I know that you'll all be with me, and I'm preaching to the converted with this group, but let us not be like the monasteries in the 5th century. Let us go out and teach everyone around us to live time, to love time, and to enjoy time slowly and deeply and passionately. Thank you very much.